Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome back to Code with Andila. So this is our day three, and in at the end of the day two, I told you that in day three we are gonna talk about data types. So let's dive into it. Before that, as you know very well, in day two, we used the Programmers, which is an online compiler for the Python. But from now, as I have given you that path as well, so from now on, I'm going to use PyCharm. You can simply go to the Google and you can search for the PyCharm and you can download the PyCharm from there as well. Okay. Or if this is not possible for you to download the PyCharm, because of any reason. So you can use Programmers for Python. Okay, so let's dive into a new topic, which is data types. So you might think that Python only understands numbers. Think again. Oh, Python can store text, Boolean means true or false, like conditions, and much more. So everything you store in Python has a data type. A data type tells Python, not data like whatever we are writing on the screen, that is data. That data type tells Python what kind of value it's working with. So here are four important types. Four important ones. Let me write side by side. Like you would see like numbers. Sorry, like you would see like numbers. Numbers mean in numbers we have two data types. One is integer and one is float. Integers in mathematics, you know that integers means the numbers itself, like the whole number. You can say that like 1, 2, and 3, etc. In float, you will see like the decimal numbers, the numbers which will be having some decimal sign in it, or they can start from the zero as well. Okay, and we have string. In the last video, we used string data type as well, but today we are going to introduce it properly, formally. So string data type is whenever you are writing like a full name or full sentence, like this is Andila here, for example. So from this till Andila here, we will write these quotation marks here. This will help us to understand that this is this is the way to write string data type. Okay, and the last one is like true or false. Like whenever there is a condition like 3 is greater than 4, so your answer will be true. As you see, this is true. Like 3 is greater than 4. Or if you will convert it like 4 is greater than 3, sorry, 3 is lesser than 4. I have written it wrong here. So this is false here. So you can change it and the answer will be reversed as well. So these are the data types. So how, if there is a data return in front of you, if you want to find the data type of that written data, what are you supposed to do? You can use the code here. For example, in the front of you, let us write these are the variables obviously, and we are going to give the values to the variable like a32, or we can create one more variable which we're gonna save any name like ND, or we can add any price here. Like we have added integer data, we have added string data, we have added, we are going to add some float data. For example, the float data will be like 0.99, etc. And we can write, we have to write some, like if we want to check that which data type is it. So I'm gonna write a Boolean data type here as well. So this false and true, basically known as Boolean data type. So I am writing here in the front of you, and maybe let me tell you. Let me tell you one more thing. As I have written these things in PyCharm as well, if I will run it directly, they are gonna give me error because I haven't, like these are the random numbers for the Python. So I can make them comments. What are comments in the Python? Comments will just help you to like remember like these are comments here. Like these are not gonna part of the part of the program. So I have made these commas here in the front and these commas here at the end. So this whole part which is in the gray area, this is the comment section now. Okay, so let's make a boolean type. In boolean type, I can write like I am, if I'm talking about myself. So I will write student, for example. So I am writing, yes, I am a student, so I am writing here true. So these are the variable and I have assigning them some values here, as you can see in front of you. And the T will always be true, the capital T. The capital T will be the Boolean factor here. Okay, so how we are gonna print it and how we're gonna find out the this is written in the front of you. This part is written in the front of you, but when there will be a big program. So in that big program, you want to check something that the given value just by typing the variable name. So how you can do it? Let's start. The hint we are going to find the price. No, sorry. This is the capitalized. This is gonna give you the error. So I have off the caps lock. Now I'm just going to write my program, the type, and then in type we are gonna find the type of age, for example. What is the type of age? Age is the variable, okay? So if I have written age with the small letters here, I have to use the same small letters here as well. If I will tap here, you can see both ages are highlighted, okay? See again. So I'm gonna copy this sentence. I am going to use it again, and here I will write name, and you can see the things are highlighting the way above as well. Like if I write here price, you can see the price is highlighting on the above as well. And the last but not least, obviously, because we will do the program in the next day as well. So these are the things. Let's run it. Let's see what is gonna answer be. Oh, you see, age is 32 now. So this is integer data, like class integer. You can see 32, so class integer. And ND is a string. So here they have told us str, string short form of string. 0.99 is a float value. So you can see the float here, and the true is a Boolean algebra. Sorry, Boolean value. So they have given you bool here in the short form. So this is how you're gonna find out the types of the data whenever there will be a data in front of you. Okay, so basically what you're gonna do, you should write some sort of data in front of you in the PyCharm of the program is, and you are gonna check their data types for your practice. And please type day 3 in the comments so that I can know that you guys are still with me. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Let's meet tomorrow again.